Okay. How's it going, Pablo? Um, may you introduce yourself?
Hi, so my name is Pablo LaRoche, and I'm a professor of architecture and interim director of the Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies.
Okay. So we're gonna get started off with some questions. The first one being, in a few sentences, walk us through your typical day before the pandemic.
So before the pandemic, I'd share my time with driving, a lot of time spent in the car, uh, uh, driving from one place to another, basically from home to Kapalipamona or to the office in downtown LA. So I spent sometimes maybe about 2 hours at least per day in the car, and uh, that would be so a lot of time in the car, and then uh, again time teaching or meetings at university or working on projects.
Right. Okay. So my next question would be, in your current life right now, are there any frictions or barriers that prevent you from accomplishing your goals or getting things done?
So I think the main friction is actually, so many things are actually working out quite well, which are I think, meetings, collaboration. We've sort of, I think we've realized and understood that we can have good meetings that are also that are not face to face,
Right.
that are also online, and this has been very productive. I think in classes we've had guests come in from different parts of the world and just speak, and students have also realized that it's possible to interact well in without being all physically connected. What I've found most troubling is, for example, not being able to go to the Lyle Center and not having. I've done some, I'm not an expert on COVID, but I know that it's a lot safer to be outside than inside. And I think we could have some component of some of our activities at the center. We could still have some of them happening. And I'm just worried that we just have a basic, very minimum level of maintenance right now, and we have many projects to improve the center, and these are just not happening right now.
Okay. So that leads us into my next question. In order to resolve those current frictions, what do you think we would need or want that would help you get these things done?
I think we should have a better understanding of COVID and what we can do and what we cannot do. We cannot just do blanket sort of things like saying, no, you can't go to campus. I think there's opportunities to do things while being safe. I think I agree, safety is most important for us, especially if there's no vaccine. I don't want to get COVID, and I
Yeah.
think and nobody wants to. I think we want to believe science, we want to understand science, but I think we can still have some flexibility. Again, we have 16 acres on site. We can, we could have thesis students doing some of their projects, and they wouldn't be, 100 feet from anybody. So the possibilities of getting contagion from somebody else, I think, are very minimal.
Okay. So my last question would be, let's assume that the current lockdown conditions continue. Do you think there would be any facilities, systems, or services that are necessary to cope with in this current situation? And if so, what could they be?
Well, I think, I used to do a lot of work at home. I'm used to doing that. I would work in the office, I would work on campus, and then I would come back at home and do work also at night, or sometimes I would stay someday, and just work at home. And I think I enjoyed working at home, but I think we need the social interaction also. And like today, I've been in meetings since like about 7:30 in the morning until right now, which is 5, and I still have maybe one more. So it's just sitting here, interacting with people through a screen. I think we need more than that. I think also outdoor spaces are going to be more important in design, right? Just being able to go outside your home to a courtyard, to be outside for a bit. Sometimes I take my laptop outside. Sometimes being outside, just walking. I walk around the neighborhood. I ride my bike. Just I think these things are important, and I think we should understand the importance of being outside and designing to be outside also in these new times.
Okay. And I just have another question. If you could describe our future maybe with like 1 or 2 words, what do you think it would be?
Our future in 1 or 2 words.
Mhm.
Wow, let's see. Um, I think we have to be ready for anything. I
Ready for
think
it.
that, yeah, I think we have to, and I think that's something that we as architects are trained for. We are trained to be problem solvers. That is what a training is. We solve design problems, and that type of training is really important. I think, well, I'm saying more than 2 words, so yeah, ready for anything.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Pablo. That concludes
Okay,
the interview.
okay, thank you.